Hi, I'm Emma, and today we're stepping into the heart of Europe, Prague, a city where every cobblestone tells a story. We'll wander through 5 of its most enchanting streets, each echoing with legends of kings, artists, and alchemists. From medieval bridges to royal avenues, we'll connect with Prague's living history. This isn't just a tour, it's an immersive experience into the city's soul. So get comfortable, and let's begin our journey on a bridge that has united Prague for over 6 centuries. Our adventure starts now. We begin at the Charles Bridge, the very heart of Prague. At dawn, the bridge glows under pastel skies, offering a rare, tranquil beauty. Built in 1357 by King Charles IV, it's more than a crossing. It's a symbol of Prague's endurance. For centuries, this was the only way to cross the Vltava River, linking the Old Town and Mala Strana. The cobblestones beneath your feet have felt the steps of kings, armies, artists, and travelers. By day, the bridge bustles with life. At sunrise, it's a peaceful sanctuary. 30 statues line the balustrades, mostly Baroque additions from the 17th and 18th centuries. Each statue tells a story, saints, patrons, and legends important to Prague. The originals are preserved in the National Museum, but the replicas still watch over the city. The most famous is St. John of Nepomuk, martyred here for keeping royal secrets. Touching his plaque is said to bring good luck. The bridge is alive with artists, musicians, and vendors, blending history with modern creativity. Look up for breathtaking views, Prague Castle on one side, the Old Town spires on the other. The Old Town Bridge Tower is a Gothic masterpiece. Climb it for a panoramic view. Walking the bridge is about slowing down, feeling the stone, and listening to the river below. In quiet moments, you can almost hear echoes of medieval life. As dusk falls, the bridge becomes a romantic promenade, statues silhouetted against the twilight. The Charles Bridge isn't just a monument, it's the soul of Prague, a place to be felt, not just seen. Don't rush. Visit at different times to experience its changing moods. Let this bridge be your introduction to Prague's magic. It's more than a crossing, it's a living story, inviting you to become part of its history. This is where our journey truly begins. Next, we climb towards the castle, seeking out a street of legends and tiny houses. The adventure continues just beyond these ancient stones. Let's discover the secrets hidden within Prague's castle walls. Follow me. From the Charles Bridge, we ascend to Prague Castle and slip into the enchanting Golden Lane. This tiny, colourful street feels like a fairy tale, tucked behind the castle's mighty walls. Legends say alchemists once lived here, summoned by Emperor Rudolf II to seek the Philosopher's Stone. In truth, these houses sheltered castle guards, goldsmiths, and artisans, ordinary people in extraordinary surroundings. Today, each house is a window into the past. Media Group, interior of a tiny medieval house on Golden Lane, display of a goldsmith's workshop set up at stock at distribute_equally. A gunner's cramped quarters, a goldsmith's workshop, even the den of a famous clairvoyant. Franz Kafka once found inspiration here, writing in the Blue House at number 22. The lane's compact homes and shared attic gallery, now filled with medieval armor, remind us of its defensive origins. The Golden Lane's charm lies in its intimacy. Bright facades, tiny doors, and centuries of stories. Visit early or late to avoid crowds and let your imagination wander. Here, history feels personal. You sense the lives of those who kept the castle running. This street is a vivid reminder that Prague's magic isn't just in its grandeur, but in its smallest corners. Don't miss this hidden gem when you explore the castle. The Golden Lane is where legend, literature, and daily life intertwine. It's a fairy tale detour with a big story to tell. Now, let's descend from the castle and follow the path of kings. Our next stop, a street where house signs and Baroque beauty reveal Prague's character. The journey continues through the winding lanes below. Let's see what stories Nerodova Street has to offer. Follow me down the hill. Prague's secrets await. We leave the castle and step onto Nerodova Street, a showcase of Baroque and Renaissance splendor. This winding street once formed part of the royal route, where Czech kings paraded to their coronations. Named after writer Jan Neruda, who captured its spirit in his stories, the street feels like a living novel. What sets Nerodova apart are its unique house signs, colorful emblems like the Red Eagle, 3 Fiddles, and Green Lobster. Before numbered addresses, these signs told you who lived or worked inside. a goldsmith, a violin maker, a noble family. Spotting them turns your walk into a historical treasure hunt. Grand palaces line the street, many now embassies, their facades adorned with ornate stucco and statues. The architecture is a masterclass in Baroque artistry. Look up to catch every detail. As you descend, the street opens onto the lesser town square, crowned by the magnificent St. Nicholas Church. Despite its grandeur, Neredova is lively and welcoming, filled with cafes, pubs and shops selling bohemian glass and puppets. Locals and travelers mingle, creating a vibrant, authentic atmosphere. Walking here is a journey from royal heights to the bustling heart of the lesser town. Every step reveals a new story, a new detail. Take your time, look closely, and imagine the centuries of life these walls have witnessed. Neredova is a street that rewards curiosity. Now let's cross the river and follow the path of kings into the old town. Our next street is a pageant of history and architecture. Saletna Street awaits with tales of coronations and cubist surprises. Let's continue our journey through Prague's living history. The royal route calls. Follow me, the adventure isn't over yet. We cross into the old town and step onto Saletna Street, one of Prague's oldest and most storied avenues. This was the coronation route of Bohemian kings, a path of grand processions and royal spectacle. Saletna connects the Old Town Square to the Gothic Powder Tower, its buildings a timeline of Prague's evolving styles. Here, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque and neoclassical facades stand side by side. The house at the Black Madonna is a cubist masterpiece. Inside, the Grand Café Orient immerses you in early 20th century design. As you stroll, look for house signs like the Golden Angel and White Peacock, each with its own story. Mozart once stayed at the Pachtuv Palace, and echoes of his music linger in the air. The street is pedestrian-friendly and always buzzing. Street performers, vendors selling Tudelnik pastries, and shops full of local treasures. At one end, the Powder Tower offers panoramic views. At the other, Saletna flows into the Old Town Square, with its iconic astronomical clock and church spires. The buildings reveal layers of history, Gothic cellars beneath Baroque facades, centuries of transformation in every stone. Saletna is more than a route. It's a living pageant of Prague's past and present. Walk its length, savor its energy, and let the city's royal history unfold around you. Next, we'll discover a different side of Prague, one of Art Nouveau elegance and Parisian flair. Our journey continues on Paryska Street. Let's see how Prague reinvented itself for the modern age. Follow me to the city's most glamorous boulevard. The story of Prague is about to take a dazzling turn. The adventure continues. Let's go. There's more to discover. Stay with me. Prague's elegance awaits. Now we step onto Paryska Street, Prague's answer to the Champs-Élysées. Designed at the turn of the 20th century, this boulevard replaced the old Jewish ghetto with Art Nouveau splendor. The facades are adorned with flowing motifs, ironwork and pastel colors, each building a masterpiece. Look up to admire the details, curving windows, ornate balconies and sculpted figures. The street is lined with luxury boutiques, Cartier, Dior, Gucci, showcasing Prague's cosmopolitan side. Yet, just around the corner, the preserved synagogues and old Jewish cemetery remind us of the area's deep history. Paryska is a place of contrasts, modern elegance and centuries-old memory side by side. Stroll from the lively old town square to the calm of the Chesh Bridge, enjoying the boulevard's Parisian atmosphere. Even if you're not shopping, the architecture alone is worth the walk. At night, the street sparkles with lights, its Art Nouveau facades glowing in the evening air. Paryska is a testament to Prague's ability to reinvent itself while honoring its past. This boulevard is the city's most glamorous chapter, a blend of Parisian chic and bohemian artistry. Our journey through Prague's streets is almost complete. Each street has revealed a different facet of the city's soul. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered. The spirit of Prague lingers in every stone. Thank you for walking with me. One last stop before we say goodbye. Let's cherish the memories we've made. Until next time. Our walk through Prague's historic streets comes to an end. From the Charles Bridge to Paryska, we've seen how every corner tells a story. I hope this journey has inspired you to explore Prague's magic for yourself. If you enjoyed this walk, please subscribe and join our community of fellow travelers. Keep exploring. There are always stories waiting in the streets around us. Until our next adventure, take care and never stop wandering.